He made $85,000 a year, but had $47 in his bank account. Daniel was a 27-year-old marketing coordinator. He made $85,000 a year, drove a new car, took 2 vacations a year, ate out whenever he wanted, and one Tuesday morning his debit card declined for a $6 coffee. That's when Daniel realized something was very wrong. But this didn't happen overnight. It happened slowly and quietly. This was Daniel's first real adult job, first salary that made him feel successful. He grew up watching his parents struggle financially. So in his mind, success meant one thing: I'll never feel broke again. And when the first paycheck hit, it felt like freedom. The lifestyle shift. It started small, upgraded apartment. New furniture, financed. Car lease, I deserve something nice. Weekend trips, memories matter. Nothing outrageous, just upgrades. But here's what Daniel didn't realize. Every upgrade became permanent. His rent went from $1,200 to $1,950. Car payment, $540. Subscriptions, $180. Dining out, $600 a month. His income grew. So did his expenses, exactly at the same speed. The credit card illusion. At first, he paid off his credit card monthly. Then one month he didn't. Just this once. Minimum payment, $142. It didn't feel dangerous. But $3,200 became $5,800. Then $9,400. Interest quietly ate his future. And because he still made $85,000, he never felt poor. He just felt tight. Social pressure. Here's what made it worse. His friends earned similar salaries. Everyone looked fine. Nice apartments, concerts, brunch every Sunday. Nobody talked about debt, so Daniel assumed this must be normal. And that assumption cost him years. The breaking point. Back to Tuesday morning. The $6 coffee. Declined. He checked his account. $14.72. His rent was due in 3 days. Credit cards nearly maxed. Savings? Zero. He wasn't broke because he didn't earn enough. He was broke because he spent like success was permanent. The couple who looked rich but were quietly drowning. They looked like they had it all. The downtown apartment, the luxury SUV, weekend wine tastings, matching luggage at the airport. From the outside, Marcus and Elena were winning. But on a Thursday night at 11:47 p.m., they were sitting at their kitchen table in silence, staring at a number neither of them wanted to say out loud. $38,416. That's how much credit card debt they had. And neither of them knew how it got that high. Who they were. Marcus was 34, project manager, calm, logical, provider mindset. Elena was 32, HR director, polished, social, loved creating beautiful spaces. Together, they earned just over $160,000 a year. Not wealthy, but comfortable. At least that's what they believed. They weren't reckless. They weren't gamblers. They weren't irresponsible. They were normal. And that's what made this dangerous. The upgrade cycle. It started when Marcus got promoted. A $12,000 raise. They celebrated with dinner. Then a thought. If we're making more, shouldn't we live a little better? Their rent went from $1,800 to $2,900. It's closer to work. Then came the SUV. It's safer. Then the new couch. It'll last years. Nothing outrageous. Just decisions that felt reasonable. But here's what they didn't notice. Their fixed expenses were rising faster than their freedom. The invisible leak. The real damage wasn't the big purchases. It was the small ones. DoorDash on busy nights. Weekend trips just to recharge. Birthday dinners they insisted on paying for. Amazon boxes that felt harmless. Individually, insignificant. Together, a slow financial bleed. And because they made good money, they never felt urgency. Silence. They didn't talk about money, not deeply. They assumed the other had it handled. Marcus thought Elena was tracking spending. Elena assumed Marcus had a savings plan. Neither was wrong, but neither was right. They were coexisting financially, not planning together. The moment, it happened when Elena's company restructured. Her position wasn't eliminated. But her bonus was $18,000 gone. Suddenly the margin disappeared. Suddenly minimum payments mattered. Suddenly interest wasn't theoretical, it was real. And that's when they sat at the table. $38,416. Silence. The hard conversation. For the first time, they opened everything. All accounts, all balances, all subscriptions. And something shifted. Not blame, clarity. They realized they weren't drowning because of low income. They were drowning because their lifestyle had no ceiling. Every raise had immediately been spent. Every bonus had already been assigned. They weren't building wealth. They were maintaining an image. The rebuild. They made 3 rules. No spending without discussing it first. Automatic savings before lifestyle. 1 year of intentional living. They downsized the apartment, sold the SUV, canceled nearly everything non-essential. It felt embarrassing at first, but something unexpected happened. They felt lighter. The lesson, 2 years later, the debt was gone. 6 months of expenses saved. Investment started. Same income, different behavior. And here's the truth. Most financial collapse doesn't start with disaster. It starts with comfort. Comfort without discipline. Income without intention. Success without a plan. Marcus and Elena didn't look rich anymore, but for the first time, they actually were becoming wealthy. If you're in high school, college, or just starting your first job, this channel offers simple financial information. Our goal is simple: help you build strong financial habits early so you can avoid common money mistakes and feel confident about your future. Thanks for watching. Come back for more financial information about Money Made Simple at AliciaM9999.